How's it going, guys? Okay, I want to talk about how you can manipulate your Westcott Apollo Softbox. As we all know, these are great modifiers. They're built on an umbrella base, but with the zippers at the bottom and just using a standard tilter bracket, like a umbrella bracket. Since this joint is inside the box, it doesn't really facilitate, angling the face of the box. There's a couple ways you can do it depending on the size of the modifier. You may have to use an extension. Westcott makes a backlight stand. They look like this, and they come with an extension piece. This has been like the preferred method for a while. You take a tilter bracket, which is right here. It just tilts forward and backwards, and you mount an umbrella bracket on top. You put your backlight stand shaft inside of it. Then you mount your Apollo modifier in the top of the umbrella bracket, and then you have this move right here so you can face your modifier down. And that works pretty good. If you're using the 50, this extends, so you can use it for the smaller or large modifiers. That's one way to do it. Some people use a boom. Okay. The way I like to do it is just a little different. Today, just because I'm working in a pretty small room, I want to use the 28-inch. So this is what I use. There's two different types of magic arms. One is a VF, variable friction. Okay. Then there's one that locks off and clamps out. Okay. So you mount this into the box. Okay. The way this thing works is fully articulatable, however you want to say it. So I can get any move I want. These things bend 90 at each corner. These ends, they're threaded on each end. One side takes a 1/4 20, the other end takes a 3/8. Let me show you that real quick. This side takes a 3/8, and this side takes a 1/4 20. There's a flat spot on both sides so this thing won't spin around, and this gives you variable friction. So let me show you what you can do with a tilter bracket in combination with magic arm. I use these things for all kinds of stuff, like remote cameras, but I use them a lot on the Apollo line modifiers. So I get it set up kind of like this, and I get it so that my 90 is bent like this, kind of like a shape, and then I just bring it forward, and I try to make sure my flat spot's facing this way, because when I tight the umbrella clamp on it, I want to make it easy. So also there's another tilter bracket I want to tell you about. It's from PhotoFlex. It's solid metal, whereas this one is with plastic. It works great, but this one's solid metal, so if you're using something with a lot of weight, I like to stay with all metal. Anyways, so here we go. This is going to be the 28-inch softbox. So you're going to open up like an umbrella. Okay, and instead of putting the umbrella bracket on the actual stand, I like to line it up right over the hole inside the softbox, so it looks like this. Okay. Then when you drop it on, it's just a matter of setting it on top. So there's and you're on the flat spot. So now it's locked down, and you can adjust your flash however you want. So I'm just going to close this diffuser so it just doesn't flap around. I'm going to show you some of the movement you can get with this without a boom. Okay, so the bottom's all zipped up, by the way. The bottom's all zipped up. So if you just loosen the bracket, now you can go 90. Okay, so let's loosen the tilter and the articulating arm. So now I can set it upside down, point it at the ground, point it face down, point it up, come to the side with it, however I want. And my modifier can be at any angle, and I can lock it out. So if I wanted to face it this way for some reason. So I just lock this and lock this, and now I'm at that angle. So I need to switch the angle. because I want to light a different position. So I just turn it this way, and now I'm facing this direction, lock it out, and there it is. Okay, so this is how I like to use my modifier. Any of the Apollo line, I can adjust it any way I want that you can dream of. You can do 360s if you like, because that's how silly this is, right? There you go. That's how I use Apollo softboxes.